Hey, I was kind of in a red mood today. Found the red shirt and reminded me of a song about the red-nosed reindeer. Back after a week of well, no news last week with Thanksgiving and all. And it is Friday, December 5th. I hope everybody's having a good, hope the weather is, well, it's kind of odd around here. In fact, I'm supposed to be playing at our annual Christmas tree lighting tonight, but it looks like that is going to get washed out. Stay home and watch a football game, I guess, instead or something. And what else has been going on here? It's been an interesting week of lessons and, well, and also of practicing. I hope everybody else is practicing as much as I am. One thing I notice is even songs I don't play, but I'm playing a lot. Let's see if this is better. There's a part in this one. This is not it. There it is. Okay, that's the part. It's like I was talking about in the video that went up yesterday. To practice things. There were a lot of times I sat there and did this. How's it go? Anyway, got to do those hard parts over and over and over. In the really hard song I'm working on. Oh, that was it. That's what it's got to sound like. But I'll save that for another day. Every once in a while it comes out right. Ah! Can't start in the middle of it. Hang on a minute. Anyway, okay, topic for another day. I hope everybody got a little bit out of yesterday's little excursion into Heliotrope Bouquet. Beautiful tune. Anyway, I might try to do a little bit more of that kind of stuff as weeks go on, because who knows, there could be valuable stuff in there. Alright, let's go through what was happening. I do want to talk about a few things. I want to make sure that people keep this on their radar. Doug Young's DADGAD Christmas book. Again, you can get it at Doug Young Guitar or at Amazon. And what's so cool, I finally, you know, this last week as I decided to do a lesson out of there with All Through the Night, took a look at a lot of the arrangements a little bit more in depth than I had when he first gave me the book last year. And the first half of the book is a bunch of just really, really easy things. So if you've been thinking about messing around with DADGAD, this is a great way to get into it. So then later on in the book there are more elaborate worked out arrangements that have some pretty challenging things in them. So a good wide range of stuff in Doug's book. Speaking of Christmas, I guess there's a couple of other things. If you're not a Target member, we've got we still have our Christmas packs available. I think that would be under streaming packages down under the master menu that you can pick up. There's about 6 or 7 maybe finger picking songs. I don't think Rudolph is there yet. I think Frosty is though, right? Can I do it in A or G? It must have been an A. That's it. I'm sure that arrangement's got to be an A. It's it's way better to have the melody just a little bit higher. Anyway, I know what else is in there. Stuff like anyway, I gotta brush up on my Christmas tunes for tonight, just in case there's a break in the action. But I think they're telling me the grass is too wet. People can't come out there anyway, so and put it off till next week. Let's see, what else are we going to talk about? Oh, the rest of the songs that came out this week. Oh, don't forget, one more thing. Speaking of Christmas, if you have a friend that you'd like to give away a Target membership to, consider the Target gift card. Okay, enough of the commercials. We would like to thank our sponsors, Totally Guitars, and all of you, our dedicated community. Who put those cue cards up there? Alright, let's see, what did we have this week? We had Ron. I hope everybody enjoyed Ron's lesson on Taxi, because we talked about a lot of different stuff in that. Some challenging things in that one. See? Even stuff I can't even make up. Finished up phase 2 of the ear training, and that was kind of getting into common chord progressions. Let me know if you think you need a list of the songs. I think I talked about them all in the last segment, or maybe the second to the last segment. And then we looked at Doug Young's All Through the Night. Beautiful tune. There we go. All of a sudden the Humphrey Bogart movie jumped into my head, and the melody to the song has nothing to do with that, so I totally lost it. And let's see, we had Heliotrope Bouquet, little thing. And yes, I might do a lesson on heliotrope if once I kind of have it really, really solid and the way I like it. If I can get a good performance of it, I'm really thinking of putting together an album of ragtime stuff. There's a couple of old ragtime ones of mine, Leapfrog and Yesterday's News. I could throw in John's tune, Pharaoh's Rag. Which, one of the things I was starting to talk about is, by all the hard work I put into Heliotrope and Bethina, it kind of it helped a lot of other songs that were feeling a little bit rusty get better. I was really surprised yesterday when I played Pharaoh's Rag that I got into that little part, and I always get kind of anxious about that coming up, saying, "Oh, I know I'm going to botch this," and I didn't. It came out. So something about staying like in good playing shape, I guess, playing a lot. For example, when I haven't played in months now. Too fast. But see, that's still in pretty acceptable shape right now, since I haven't touched it in months, but because of playing other stuff, it's kept the fingers nimble, except when well, never mind. What else did we have this week? Vanessa did an Iron and Wine song, Naked As We Came. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Nice little finger-picking tune, and great to hear. Spread out the variety a little bit, so that was very cool. And I think that is all I needed to talk about today. Gotta get all kinds of things done this afternoon, so have to, just in case I gotta go play, gotta brush up on things like what are songs we do out there? It's gotta be a B chord, right? What's the other thing that's messing me up in that song? Not that one. Okay, wait. I gotta get back to that. Hopefully, it's time for me to get back to practicing and strategizing and everything else. Oh, one last thing. I think I should have brought out my nylon string guitar. You know what I might think about this? Ah, it's up in the rafters. Never mind. That in what song am I talking about? Sleight of Hand. The question that Dermot had about about modifying it. You should be able to, without a cutaway, reach to the 14th fret easily and the 17th for the one note you need up there by just getting. Really important thing, you'll see classical guitar players do this all the time. For notes way up there, they'll even take their thumb out from behind the back of the neck and have it out in front. Now they won't use it to play notes often, but you can get a lot. Your thumb, you just can't necessarily have it still up here against the heel of the guitar. Yeah, so like if I can see right there, I got a lot of clearance and I can reach that note at the 15th, 17th fret with getting my thumb down lower and reaching way around there. So keep wrestling with it. But an alternative, let me think. Let me brainstorm on this. Just play the last three notes again. So we need four notes in there instead of. So instead of A to F to D to A, pull off the F to a D, and hit the A on the second string, and then hit a D as a harmonic right there, and then for the A pull off, do a pull off. There we go, from the 12th, from E to C, 12 to 8 to 10 to 9, basically a whole A minor arpeggio, and all we're going to do here is replace the four notes. The four notes that were on the D minor chord above the neck and the four notes that were on the A minor chord above the neck, above the 12th fret. Replace each one with the next note down in the chord. So, on the D minor, instead of starting on A, start on F. Pull it off to D, then hit an A, and then hit another D. Although, oh, you could even hit another F. That would work great too. Let me see. Okay, so instead of jumping up to the 13th fret, there you go. Pull off F to D and to A, hit the D as a harmonic, and then on the A minor chord, pull off E to C, to an A, and then an E, and then you're going to repeat the E. You'll hit the open E on the way down, at the transition. So, what'll that sound like? Never got past, we got to the 13th fret, but never had to go past the 13th. See if that makes any sense. If not, somebody tab it out for us. Okay, I'm going to call it a day, or an afternoon, or a morning. I guess it's afternoon. It might even be mostly evening probably by the time most of you are seeing this. But I still got a lot to do to work on for my evening. And this is so silly because we go out there, sometimes we play like 3 songs. It's really just to fill time until Santa arrives. So it's not really a big deal. It's kind of a real small town little thing. What else have I been playing lately? No. Okay, enough. Get out of here. See you next week.